Today's episode on Goge Africa promises to be fascinating.
Yeah, because we've got amazing stories on our future, sights and sound, and travel tips segment.
Yes. Have you ever seen models on the runway and immediately fall in love with the designers behind the collections?
Well, if you did, then you would all over again when you see these beautiful models take stunning steps on the runway right here in Nigeria.
Over 50 designers showcase their latest collections.
And it's called
Runway FADAN 2015.
2015.
Explosions of color and cutting-edge designs beautifully defines Runway FADAN 20.
The Runway FADAN is to showcase the creative ability of the younger ones in FADAN, and also to see how we can help them to improve their talent, give them opportunity to grow and become great designers, and then also to be able to build a very healthy fashion industry, the kind of industry that can compete practically with any other industry or fashion in the world.
FADAN is the Association of Designers in Nigeria, and Daviva, we produce fabrics to be used by these designers. So working with FADAN is like reaching 50% of our audience, because these are the people that make the dresses. So meeting with FADAN, these are people that are working with them to bring them together, to encourage them, to empower them and all that. And secondly, FADAN, they support the students in school, those that study in school, the fashion designers study in school. They try to give their platform to live their fashion dreams.
Staged within the Marquee Center of the Federal Palace Hotel in Lagos, the ambience was turned into hyper mode with collections from over 50 designers. Models strutted the 40-foot runway, treating guests to a catwalk presentation of statement pieces by amazing emerging designers. Collections after collections, the rich heritage of Nigeria was accentuated in beautiful colors, stylish designs, and fashionable fabrics. Goge Africa caught up with the names behind the emerging brands.
Along the line, the journey has been so wonderful. Though ethic, you have to work, do designs, do fitting with models, look for collections. You have to be creative. All those things through the process. It has been wonderful, challenging, and also I think it's fun all the way.
I just really want to thank God for everything, because I think this is just God's work, and this is just a very big step for me. I've just been here for 2 months, so it's a very big step for me, and I feel really good like working alongside with other designers. It's a very big opportunity for me.
Exhibiting alongside established designer makes me feel like, okay, I'm going to be there someday, and makes me feel very good. Very good. I'm so glad I want to do this with them. The future is very bright because the African fashion industry is coming at the blow, and it's going to be so wonderful. 5 years from now, I see myself everywhere, everywhere. Not just me, my colleagues as well, that will do these things together. Very good. We're going to be everywhere, all around the world.
A handful of established designers also took out time to showcase some of their collections.
My name is Victor Bassi. My label also is Victor Bassi. I am one of the designers here, and I'm working on masks. My designs were inspired by the Ekpo Calabar Masquerade. So I decided to work on masks. It's something I've always had a passion for. Masks is a very rich part of our culture and heritage, and it has a lot of story behind it. Story that I love to tell someday, and I think I found the opportunity. In my designs, I exploited the Calabar mask, and I'm working with colors also. I have blue as my background color, and I'm working around a lot of designs. So that's basically what we have here.
Using my favorite fabrics, which is Ankara, because my label is all about African contemporary. So I try to infuse Ankara and contemporary fabric. So I'm doing a theme of bridals today, working with Ankara, trying to tell Nigerians that there's more to Ankara. You could infuse Ankara into your bridal designs as well. So I'm doing bridals.
The fashion show equally served as a platform to unveil the new FADAN logo, setting a new vista for the fashion industry in Nigeria.
And I'd like to unveil the new logo with all my mommies and my daddies on the stage. In the name of God the Father, God the Son, and God the Holy Spirit. That's the new FADAN. There's a new FADAN, the new generation of FADAN.
Well, I don't know what to say. I started with FADAN, and I lifted up them up till this time, and I'm so happy that my daughter has taken over, and I know she will do greater things than we have done. Thank you for me. I wish you all the best.
Over the course of 2 decades, FADAN has proudly shown us what gifts we have been blessed with in Nigeria in the way of fashion, and has put us on the map in the world. I wish them the best. I know that there's so much steam. I know that they will go on for many decades to come.
It was an evening of splendor and glamour, attracting royalties and dignitaries from all walks, including Nigerian fashion enthusiasts.
So many Chinese, when they left Nigeria, they have to buy a costume of Nigerian costume. And sometimes if they're willing to pay more, they find a tailor or they find a designer to design it very well, to pay more for that. And I also have 2 costumes, so it should be very interesting. But I can't remember those designers' names, but I love their designing style, and I like Nigerian, those costumes.
The time for Africa is now. Fashion is taking a new dimension, and the new president of FADAN is actually making it a point of duty to make sure that this industry explodes, because we keep saying it's not just going to be about oil anymore. Let's begin to build other industries. And fashion is what we could do and export, and the focus now is on Africa.
After the runway came the presentation of certificates to outstanding students and emerging designers. Then the induction of new patrons into the FADAN fold.
Thank you very much for honoring me today. I appreciate it. I make children's clothing, so I don't stand in the limelight very often. So this light is plenty. But it's good to be recognized for whatever one is doing or has done and has achieved. It's good that we're able to recognize each other, that we're able to uplift each other, that we're able to celebrate each other.
Runway FADAN 2015 attests to the fact that the fashion industry in Nigeria has evolved significantly with lots of commercial value to the nation's economy.
Goge, Goge, Goge,
Goge,
Goge,
Goge, Goge, Africa,
Africa,
Africa, Africa, Africa,
Africa, Africa, Africa, Africa, Africa, Africa is the only thing I want to hear. It's the only thing I want to say.
Goge Africa is for Africa and is about Africa. Goge Africa for Africa.
It's amazing what emerging Nigerian designers can actually offer.
We enjoin government agencies and corporate bodies to tap into these potentials.
And you never know, you may be empowering the next big global clothing line.
Stay with us for more.
Struggling every day to get money and the luxury. Sometimes we forget that there's destruction at the end of.
Want to experience an art soiree of music and dance, spoken word and fashion? A Co with Love series is a must-see when in the city of Lagos during the month of August.
If I'm gonna know how my head, not to fall in love, yeah. How long you go take you?
My name is Winifred Okapi, and I'm a curator of From a Co with Love series. It's an annual exhibition for upcoming artists in the country. So every year we try and bring together artists across the country to showcase their talents.
Only God knows who tried, whether those who lived or those who died. But we'll never know until we get to the other side. Some of the things that make us shiver and hide. Now what if you get to the other side of the divide and you find that, man, I should have been on this side all the time. And then what if you get there and they're looking at you over here that, man, if only I could die. I've been living for a long, long time. And because of my vacancy, I cannot die. I will always live like God in time.
An awesome night for talent expressions and discovery. The show brings out the hidden artistic talents embedded in Lagos City.
The purity of heart must reflect in speech, in order to appeal to the audience we reach. To creatively speak, the Creator's help I seek. For in Him I truly find inspiration that I need. I'm a creation of light. The words that I write must illuminate the dark from the start to the end.
Kaleo Komi Kabo. Yoruba mother welcoming her child. Kajuku Goziegi. Igbo elder blessing a loved one. Sorry now, oh yeah, don't cry anymore, okay? Elder sibling appeasing younger one. Alakia Izaman Lafia. House or relative offering prayers before a long journey. My guy, don't miss you die. How fun now. The young generation greeting friends in Pidgin English. All expressions, all wholesomely Nigerian. All nuances wholesomely ours. All we have ever known from ages past. All accompanied with touch.
Okay, you know what this who do this thing and lead them
When it comes back in the year, it will definitely be more exciting.
Klaus Becker, MD Lufthansa German Airlines. I'm German. You're watching me live on Goge, Africa.
My name is Budi Ageda. They call me King of Salsa, Don of Bachata, Master of Reggaeton, Kizomba, everything in Africa. You're watching Goge, Africa. Peace out.
Here are some generic driving advice at a game ranch and nature reserve in Africa. You should only travel in a vehicle that is well serviced and roadworthy. It is best to drive in a convoy. Remain on the paths at all times and do not leave them so you will not experience nasty surprises. Speed needs to be reduced to the advised limits. Remember, this is a game drive. On a self-drive, stay in your vehicle at all times. You will put yourself in danger if you get out of your car anywhere unless at a designated safe place. If you are close to an animal and observing it, take note of its behavior. If it looks agitated in any way or paces up and down, then move away slowly. The only animal that can really take you on in a vehicle is an elephant, and they could be dealt with mostly by just holding your ground with the engine of the vehicle turned off. Revving the engine or hooting is not a good idea, as this might be seen as a challenge. a contest where the odds are not on your side. Until we come your way again, travel in comfort and bon voyage.
Aye, 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 aye. Goge Africa, Goge Africa, Goge Africa. Uza uza wa Goge, uza uza wa Goge, uza uza wa Goge, uza uza wa Goge.
It has been fun hanging out with you on today's episode of Goge Africa.
Yeah, so until the same time, let's continue the discussion on our social media platform and see you next week. Bye-bye.